And well, here we go to the channel. And well, this is our first ever preview slash review and pre-show preview to a game. Game 5 here, not tonight, this evening. For where I live, it's 4 o'clock and just under 2 hours left till the game. And it's a big, it's a big one. Knights are up 3-1 over the Jets in the best of 7 series. The Vegas Knights are a win away from making history because I believe they'll be the first ever expansion team to go to the Stanley Cup Finals in their first year. So it's pretty big. Jets, it's going to be a tough road. They got to win 3 straight. It's going to be tough. But let's go to the stats and everything, and we'll go from there. So we'll start off with Vegas. Marc Gasol leads the way in goals with 8, followed by Karlsson with 6, Alex Tuch with 5, Neal with 4, Eakin and Haula with each 3. On the points, Marc Gasol leads the way for the Knights with 8 goals, 10 assists for 18 points. Riley Smith, 2 goals, 14 assists, 16 points. William Karlsson, 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points. James Neal, 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. Tuch, 5 goals, 3 assists, 8 points. So you got some pretty solid numbers for the amount of games considering that Vegas played so far. Goals for in the entire playoffs. They have scored 41 goals in this entire playoffs and only allowed 26. I believe the best defensive team left. Their power play in the playoffs, 18.4. Not really good. The worst of the Final Four, but the penalty kill, I believe, is the best with 81.1 on the penalty kill. However, this series in total, Vegas has scored 12 and allowed 9. And their power play is 1 for 7, with the first power play coming from Karlsson in Game 4. And their penalty kill is 6 for 9. Marc-Andre Fleury made 120 saves of 129 shots. He has a .846 save percentage, just all the save percentages he had in the first 4 games. The worst coming at .846, then .843, then .943, .946, and .968. So besides Game 1, Marc-Andre Fleury has been his save percentage has been up above .940, which is incredible. For the Jets stats side of things, Scheifele leads the way with goals with 14, Stastny with 6, Laine and Byfuglien each with 5, and Tanev and Myers each with 4. Points, Wheeler leads the way with 3 goals, 18 assists, 21 points. Scheifele, 14 goals, 6 assists for 20 points. Byfuglien, 5 goals, 11 assists, 16 points. Stastny, 6 goals, 9 assists, 15 points. And Patrik Laine, 5 goals, 7 assists for 12 points. The entire playoffs, the Jets have scored 52 goals and allowed 40. Their power play is 26.7% and their penalty kill is 75%. In this series, though, they have scored 9, allowed 12, and their power play is 3 for 9 and penalty kill 6 for 7. Hellebuyck has made 96 saves on 107 shots. Save percentage, he has hit 893, .893, .897 twice, and the highest was Game 1, .905. So he's been going down more than up. Big game. Obviously, it's the elimination game for the Jets. If they lose, they're out. Vegas, they win, they're in the finals. So it's hard to believe that we could have our first Stanley Cup final team figured out by this afternoon. Big game. It's huge. 3 straight wins for the Knights. Impressive over the Jets. And at this point, I think you could say the Knights have it. The Jets, I mean, they could play underdog and they could play spoilers by winning 3 straight. they could do it. I'm not saying they can't, because I think out of all teams that made the playoffs, I was thinking the Jets are one of those teams. I only thought of 3 teams that could do that: Jets, Tampa, not even Nashville. I didn't think Nashville could do it. Jets, the Jets, the Bolts, and maybe I was thinking the Bruins, who were able to come back from like a 3-1 or 3-0 series to win it all, right? And I was thinking the Jets could be one of them. Depends on who they were playing, and the way the Knights have been playing this season, these playoffs, the entire season, this series, I don't think they can win 3. The Knights have lost 3 in a row, parts of the season, not a lot though. It's going to be hard for the Jets to do it, but I think they could do it. But I just can't see it the way the Knights have been playing lately. I just can't see the Jets winning 3 straight. I just can't. I mean, if it's possible, and if it could happen, the bright side to this for the Jets, if they have to win 3 straight, 2 of them is in Winnipeg. 1 game is in Vegas. So there's a little bit of a hope there. But, I mean, it's going to be tough. Vegas, honestly, they're facing their first Game 5 elimination game. For round 1, it was a sweep. Round 2, it was in Game 6. First time in Game 5. And the interesting thing about this is it's the 3rd straight time if Vegas wins tonight. Well, Vegas is their 3rd straight time for Vegas that they have a chance to close it out on the road. Round 1, they did it in LA in Game 4. Round 2, they did it in San Jose in Game 6. Tonight, they could do it in Winnipeg in Game 5. And I find that's kind of interesting. You know, they haven't been able to do it at home, and by questioning that a little bit, just in case, you know, if the Jets win Game 5, Vegas has a chance to do it in Game 6 at home. Can they do it at home? Because they haven't been able to do it at home so far. Like, they hadn't had the chance. Right? Honestly, for the Jets, it's their first time being behind in an elimination game. Being behind in the series. It was originally started after Game 3, but round 1, they won the 2 first games, lost Game 3, then won Game 4 and Game 5. They never weren't behind. Nashville series, they were always ahead. 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Yes, Game 7 series is tied, but there's the thing. The series was tied. They weren't behind. It was a tied series. So the first time the Jets are really, really behind in a series, right, in these playoffs. So it's going to be interesting to see that if the Jets can pull it off. And also, it's kind of their first elimination game. Really their first elimination game that they know that if they win, it's the first elimination game that they know that if they win, it's over, you know. Because, yeah, it's Game 7, but they knew if they won, it's done. Tonight, they know if they win, yes, but it's not over, right? So, it's interesting. I like the Knights. I like both teams. I'm happy with either team going to the finals. Personally, I would like to see the Jets, but I'm okay with the Knights winning it. But if I honestly have to say it, it's going to be tough because I don't know if I'm not 100% on it. But I'm going to take the Jets for Game 5. I can't see them winning 3 straight to beat Vegas. But I can't see the Jets losing tonight at home. With the crowd's gonna be on their feet. They're gonna bring them a lot of momentum, and I can see it, but I really can't. Vegas could do it, but I just can't see it. I feel like the Jets, because of that home crowd, that it's gonna bring them right back in. They're gonna have a good game. I see the Jets winning Game 5 today. It's going to be a close, battered series. They have to watch out for 2 things. Early goals and retaliation. You got to watch out for those early goals because... Sorry. Vegas in Game 3 and Game 4, they scored the first goal within 2.5 minutes in both games. Game 3, I believe, was 35 seconds, right? You gotta watch out for that. And you gotta watch out for retaliation. Both happened in Game 3 and Game 4, where the Jets tied it, but the Knights quickly tied it back, got their lead again within like a minute. So they gotta watch out for those two things. I'm gonna take the Jets today, but I won't be surprised if Vegas wins. So there you go, that's what I think of this game today. Let me know what you guys think. Are the Knights winning it today, or are the Jets gonna stay alive and force a Game 6 on Tuesday? Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later on tonight.